Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Reeled In Outdoors. So today's video is not a normal, going out and do a little bit of fishing video. I'm actually doing a little something different. I'm going to show you the setup that I've been using lately. I've been bouncing flies, and I've been getting all kinds of fish lately. I've caught more steelhead this year than I have any time in my life. I haven't really fished for steelhead much in my life. This is actually the year that I've actually fished for them, but I've caught my first steelhead last year walleye fishing, so it was a random. But anyway, I've been doing a little bit more steelhead fishing, trout fishing this year, and I've been using this method. I've been catching all kinds of fish from smallmouth, suckers, brown trout, and steelhead, walleye, all kinds of fish, man. And so I was introduced to this method last year from my dad. I didn't really follow through with it because I just never had luck last year. Well, this year somehow I had luck, so I got reintroduced this year to this method, and I've been slamming all kinds of steelies, some brown trout, all kinds of walleye, suckers, and everything. So I'm going to show you how I set it up. So I've been fishing Croton Dam lately over here in Newaygo County. So if you've never heard of it, definitely give her a look up and check her out. Feel free to come by and try it out. So I typically run a half ounce or a between the half ounce and 3/4 ounce pencil weight or ball weight or whatever. So I don't have any pencil weights. I recommend using pencil weights because they don't snag up as easy. But anyway, rolling around with some ball weights. So I'm rolling around with the half ounce, so you're going to need a half ounce or 3/4 ounce ball weight. I got a snap swivel right here. I prefer one of them. And then you're going to need a swivel, which I don't have big swivels right now, so I got small ones. But anyway, so this snap swivel has actually got a big hole on it. This is the swivel that I got, so it actually goes right through. So, if that happens, gotta fret on that. So I have a bead right here. So I'll toss on, the snap swivel. Dang, I cannot do this for the life of me. But anyway, yeah, I'll toss on the bead. I haven't ate this morning, so I'm a little bit shaky. But, anyway, toss on the swivel. So I made this a post the other day because I've been posting all my fish, and people, asked how I bottom bounce flies. So I explained it to them. I didn't mention that I put 2 flies on, so I actually put 2 flies. I'll explain that here in a minute. Perfectly legal. But anyway, so I explained it to them. So I never did mention that it depends on the size of your rod that you use. I mean, typically if you're fishing for steelhead or salmon or any, big fish like that, you typically run between an 8-foot and a 12-foot rod. So I never did, mention. So I usually run between a 5-foot and a 7-foot leader. The longer the leader, the best. People reacted to that and saying I don't need it. I mean, a long leader. I mean, you really don't. But the longer the leader, the better. You don't want it too close to the swivel. And so the farther apart, man, it looks more natural, you know what I mean? But anyway, so I'm talking to the leaders. So I got Trilene Big Game right here. I'll tell you what, pretty cheap line, but it's actually really strong. I'm running the 10 pound, so I either use that I got it as a main line as well, but I'll use it as a leader. Because it works. It's really dependent. Or I got this P-line right here. I'm not even going to pronounce it. Shinsei, I don't even know. Anyway, it's 8-pound fluorocarbon leader material. So this is leader material, so it's less abrasive or whatever. So you can do a lot more casts and not get frayed up as much versus any other, leader material that I've dealt with. So I'm not going to run that. I'm actually going to run, just want to show you the other, material that I use. But anyway, I'm running this, Big Game. So I'm going to run, I don't know, at least a 7-foot leader, 6-foot leader. Could be a little bit longer than that. I'm not even measuring it. But anyway, we're going to tie it right up. So, and then we're going to talk about the flies that I like to use. I've been having really good luck on woolly buggers. The black woolly buggers. I've done pretty decent on the green and white. So those three colors, if you're gonna run flies, I recommend using. Definitely recommend using those three colors. The top one would definitely be the black, since I've caught way more fish on it. Since I am out of the black woolly buggers, I bought a cheap, it was only 17, 18 bucks for a whole 50 pack of flies, a variety pack, from over here at my nearest sport shop, which is Parsley Sport Shop. So go give them a check out. Go check them out. Reasonable prices. I've went there my whole entire life. I'm really good friends with the owner. I've known him so long, so go check out their store. Ron is the owner, so tell him Reeled In Outdoors sent ya. But anyway, let's get back into the video. I don't have any black woolly buggers, but the closest thing is I got this black fly. So like I said, I'm gonna run 2 flies. The reason why I do 2 flies, for one, it's perfectly legal, but for 2, not all fish, okay, so not all fish sit at the bottom of the water, and not all fish sit at the, midst of the water or top of the water. So you want to kind of space it out. They're in different columns of the water. So this actually gives you a better chance of catching fish. It's a lot more effective. Yes, there can be some foul hooks happen. That is definitely common. Sorry about that. That was my aunt coming in. But anyway, I totally forgot what I was saying. So I don't have any black woolly buggers right now. So I got this one. So I'm gonna run another fly that I'm gonna run. I've gotten lucky on the brown flies, the all brown fly. Actually, I do have another black one. So we're actually going to toss 2 black flies on here. They're actually the same darn thing. I think one's smaller and one's bigger. But anyway, different columns of the water, you have a better chance of catching a fish. And yes, follow hooks do happen. Anyway, so yeah, they are roughly the same thing. Actually, this is a smaller, so smaller hook I'll generally put in first. Alright, and how I'll do, depending on how long of your leader, you're going to want at least 2 feet apart. That's a lot more than 2 feet apart. So we'll actually run about right there. So we'll tie that off. Alright. About to get interrupted here in a minute, so maybe. Yeah, it might. So tie that on, then I'll make a loop. Alrighty, I am back now. Back into the video. So we got it tied off. We got it about, I don't know, more than 2 feet for sure. So tie it off right there, nice and tight. So right here, you can totally run it like this, hanging off the side like that. But I don't like doing that. So make it a lot more efficient. Make a loop, boom, just like that. You take the end of this leader and you feed it to the back of it like this, right through. So you make it like kind of like a knot. So like that. Then you take the hook right here, boom, boom. Then you take this and you pull tight. So that actually keeps it nice and aligned. So when you cast it out and, guide it through the water, it looks like the freaking fly is actually flowing through the water instead of just hanging off the side, you know what I mean? But anyway, just like so, then we'll go off and tie the other fly. Right here at the bottom. You do the same method basically when you float fish. You can tie in 2 flies when you float fish as well. The same exact way, just like you do bead fishing as well. What you doing, Bentley boy? You want to say hi to the camera? Hi. Some odd reason having a tough time getting through. All right. Let me see that, Bubby. Okay, just like so. Now you have a finished leader and everything right here and off. So that's literally it. Cast out, let the drift flow. You know, I flow it from the bottom, drag it across the bottom. See, those flies actually float above the bottom, so they actually flow through the water pretty smoothly. So I've been having pretty good, getting all kinds of fish like that. Yeah, like I said, few are foul hooked. Cannot help that, especially when there's a lot of spawning out fish right now, pre-spawn fish starting, such as smallmouth and the walleye and stuff. So there's in Croton. If you've ever fished Croton, I'm telling you right now, no matter what you cast out this time of year, you are gonna get a walleye to bite, or a walleye snagged or something, foul hooked or whatever. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It's not a normal video, but it's a little helpful video to show you kind of how I run my little bottom bouncing fly method, since there's a few people that asked on how I do it. So anyway, that will be it for today's video. I'm still editing last fishing trips videos, so that should be up hopefully here in a couple days. I gotta make room on my phone and everything. Gotta make storage because I'm actually full on storage. So, but anyway, so it'll be a couple days. So stay tuned on my social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, and so on and so forth, y'all. That'll be it for today. I really hope y'all give this video a thumbs up. Y'all have a good one. Tight lines.